Good morning. Another beautiful day in God's kingdom. It's interesting, isn't it, how people would pay anything or do anything, just to get wisdom or information that they feel is, relevant for them. Like we see in the story that we're looking at today. And in 2 Chronicles chapter 9, we start from the very first verse, and this is what it says. Now, when the queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to Jerusalem to test Solomon with hard questions, having a very great retinue, camels that bore spices, gold in abundance, and precious stones. And when she came to Solomon, she spoke with him about all that was in her heart. So Solomon answered all her questions. There was nothing so difficult for Solomon that he could not explain it to her. And the Bible continues and tells us that she looked around, she saw his court, she saw his courtiers, she saw his servants, she saw all the people around him, how he lived, the beauty and the opulence, that he lived in, and she was amazed. And in fact, the Bible then says in 2 Chronicles chapter 9 and verse 9 that she gave the king 120 talents of gold, spices in great abundance, and precious stones. There never were any spices such as those the queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon. And for her, that wasn't even enough. She spent time with him, trying to get as much information as she could get, asking him all the questions, gleaning from his wisdom. Some Bible scholars state that she probably stayed there for maybe about 6 months, and it took her even 6 months just to travel to get down there. It's estimated that that was the length of time it took her to get there, and she spent all of that time with him. But unfortunately, in verse 12, she had to turn around and she had to leave. It says she turned and she went back to her own country, her and her servants, and that is because her time was up. But thank God, Jesus said that He has given unto us the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit Himself is the Spirit of wisdom, and He is with us 24/7. He is not going anywhere. As long as we want Him, He is always there. Thank God for that. So we don't have to move away from His presence, and we can obtain that wisdom anytime that we want it. Praise the name of the Lord. Have a beautiful day. God bless.